IPOB. One family. IPOB. Forward ever. Brethren, it is that time. All members of IPOB family in Italy are requested to gather in Ferrara for the IPOB Italy First Get Together. Venue: Via Mario, Palledri, 21 Ferrara, 44121 Italy. Date: March 29th, 2025. Time: 12 noon prompt. Chief host: Mazi Uda Keke Ugo, IPOB Italian National Coordinator. Special guest: Chief host: Keke Ugo, IPOB Italian National Coordinator. Special guest: Mazi Anthony Nzermike, IPOB Deputy Head of Directorate. Mazi Isaiah Uba, IPOB Deputy European Rep, and other dignitaries. Father of the Day: Mazi Austin Abayim, IPOB European Representative. Mother of the Day: the one and only Lolo Uchechi Kanu. To the leader of IPOB, make sure you be present there on time. Come with every of your questions and get this invitation to all IPOB families in Europe. The venue again: Via Mario, Palledri, 21 Ferrara, 44121 Italy. Date: March 29th, 2025. Time: 12 noon prompt. Please, let's all be time conscious as the get together has been packaged accordingly. For more clarification, please contact +3935 1004 4121 and 3935 1208 7422. It's going to be an all-family affair, as it was in the beginning. How sweet it is for families to dwell together in one accord. Don't miss it. Powered by IPOB DOS. IPOB. One family.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alo Province of Biafra Land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 22nd day of March 2025. Tata Bobo Cheke. I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform. This is where we preach the gospel of both mental and physical liberation. Because thou shalt know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You will never know the truth without hearing it. And hearing it is not knowing it. So, hearing it is one thing, is a step. Now, knowing it is taking it further. Making sure that you research about what we preach here in order to understand the reality, whether it is truth or not. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, who started this platform, has been preaching. He pushed us into making research, to think. Because he said the main problem is the way black people reason. It is fundamentally flawed. That is why we continue preaching for both mental and physical liberation, because there will be no genuine physical emancipation without mental emancipation. It is not impossible. You can bear me witness that America is progressing today because they first of all had the message of awakening, the era of emancipation, the era of renaissance. That is the principle with which the founders of America, as you are hearing today, United States of America, they applied the principles of renaissance, which was preached in Europe, that started the revolution, that caused revolutions in Europe. And the American founding fathers applied it. They removed themselves from the old prostitute. I mean, from the historical line of the European continent. Mostly that there are all men are not born equal. That was the principles in Europe, even till today. For your information, many European countries, Western European countries, because wherever there is monarchy, you see that there, all people are not born equal, because there are princes and princesses. They were born to be more important and more equal than others. That is why American founding fathers, they discarded that system. They said no, they have to experiment the system, the new teachings of emancipation, of Renaissance, and use it to form a country that all men are born equal. If given equal opportunities, they will perform heavily. That is the principle that guides America till today. And that is what they fought. They fought for it, they defended it, and removed themselves from this peasant landlord and the squatters union or relationship. You can see with me that in today's Europe, like in United Kingdom, is a kingdom. It's not a democracy. You have the kingdom of Netherlands, you have the kingdom of Spain, you have different kingdoms. Denmark, they are not democracies, but they modified their system, their natural system. They modified it to suit the present day which they are in. But for you, they think you think that it is a democracy. No, it's not democracy. They have kingdoms, monarchy system. It is France that outrightly during the revolution they killed their queen, their king and queens. They slaughtered them and banned monarchy till today, France. So all these people, they retained their natural system, but they invaded Africa, colonized Africa, and imposed a different system that is not natural to us. They impose an unnatural system to us. That is why you are seeing what you are seeing today, like in Nigeria. Democracy, they don't obey the rule of law. They don't obey the law, but they call it a democracy. Tinubu just rose up and declared the state of emergency and removed an elected governor, an elected person in River State. And it's a democracy. Do you see what they have done? The problem is this, that many of us don't understand or didn't understand the depth of what colonization did to us. Many of us didn't understand that. I'm telling you. That is why sometimes you see it's ignorance anyway. When after transatlantic slavery, from slavery to coming down conquest, from conquest, after taking away many of African able-bodied men, big thinkers, inventors of that time, they took them away, and now they came to conquer us, and there were resistance everywhere in Africa. Almost places, yes. Like in Biafra land, we have the Kupeku war. War with who? Against the invaders, the British invaders, for 31 good years. After the fall of Ekumeku, it led to the amalgamation of Nigeria. Many of us think that all these things, all this colonization, they just came in, smoothly, and no person resisted. I used to hear some people talking garbage. Oh, we blame our people for selling our own people to the Europeans. They are wicked, they are bad, they are this. And you are looking at, just imagine, in this generation, in our own eyes, the Fulanese, they are bent on colonizing every part of Nigeria. What are you doing about it? What are you doing? Do you see what is happening now is it's not even, you cannot compare it to what happened during the colonial massacre, but you put all at the same category. Do you think that the Fulani, they are getting it easy? The answer is no. That is why before colonizing, the Europeans sent their missionary. Their missionaries, first of all, that is their front runner, the soldiers. The missionaries came to soften the land. They empower the criminals in our land. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The same way in the Nigerian political setting today. Nigeria Caliphate, they make sure to empower criminals to be our governors, our senators, our political echelons. These are the people they empower. They did the same work. I want you, because when you are whining your mouth about why our ancestors, why they didn't they collaborated. They didn't collaborate. They empower the bad people in our land and kill the good people. That is what is happening today. What in Biafra land today? What is happening? Governor Hope Uzodinma is a big criminal. Many other look at all of them. Wike is a thug. Is a complete criminal. Is a thug. But these are the people they empower. This is how things work. So, when after some long time, are you going to say that, oh no, everybody in this generation we are bad, we collaborated? No. You have people that we are fighting secretly. You have people that we are fighting, opposing, but they were overwhelmed. That is what happened. So stop blaming our ancestors that they collaborated. You mostly hear all these things from the mouth of Jesus people. I'm telling you honestly. They brainwash them into hating our own people, calling us that our ancestors we are evil, that we are very evil and wicked. It's very sad. It's mischief. I call it mischief. Ignorance, brainwashing, ignorance and mischief. That is it. Because what is happening today, the type of colonization that is going on today in our land, you cannot tell me that people are not fighting back. But they are using superior power in order to overwhelm everyone. That is what is happening. Are you hearing me? That is why I'm going to talk about protecting Biafra land today. Protecting our land today. Because our people want something very easy. The religion has made our people in our land to believe that everything comes easy. Just relax, everything will be okay. No, you cannot relax and everything will be okay. You fight for it. Look at the way they are trying to shape the world order. Are they relaxing? Are they relaxing? Everywhere is war. Houthi is firing Israel. Israel is destroying many parts in Syria and many parts of Middle East. The NATO West is fighting a proxy war against Russia in order to bring Russia down. Everybody is fighting. That is power. That is how it is. If we continue relaxing, thinking that there is a spirit that will come and do it for us, our name will be sorry. Our coming generations will spit on our graves that, look, we didn't do nothing. But Ndiche will be us witness that we are fighting. We are trying to open the eyes of our people to understand the reality, to face the reality. Oh, that is it. So, what am I trying to say? That the slavery, transatlantic slavery that lasted more than 400 years in Africa, started by the invaders. They came, they overwhelmed our people, they used both money, bribery, and power they used saboteurs in order to overwhelm our people. And finally, they brought their missionaries, they are, sedatives. That is sedation. They brought injectors, in a sedative injection, sedation, that will calm us down, soften us, so that they will carry out their operations without problem. So the missionaries, the people they went for, are criminals in our land, evil people, people that we are punished. They went to them, say, why are you ostracized by your village? He said, no, I committed an abomination in our land. I took a land that is not supposed to be mine. So I went and swear, and I lied, and I went and swear, and the oath caught me, so they ostracized me. He said, who is a human being? Who are they to ostracize you, to punish you? That the power belongs to God, and I'm a representative of God. So, as you have confessed your sin, I declare you holy. I declare your sins have been forgiven. And the man said, oh, it's very easy now. So easy. He said, if like this, he said, come, follow me. They took all those evil people, empower them, give them money, give them clothes, give them where to live, and give them policemen, cutman, the military, British military. They empowered them. And now they started causing havoc in our land. The same way people like Opuzodema is caused heavy problems in our land. They are evil people. That is it. The same way Wike is causing problem everywhere. That is it. These are evil people. It's the way they work. So they now turn the evil people. When our people, our community, the good people, the judges in our land that sentence these people into ostracism and exile and any other fine. That's why I said, what is happening? They are the man now has said, no, there is no condemnation for him that believe. I have believed there is one God that so he have forgiven me. These are their representatives. If you call me a criminal again, I will kill you. That is where things fell apart in our land. If you are talking, remember history. Dive into history. And, just imagine yourself in that situation. Do not just start thinking anyhow or talking anyhow. No. Imagine yourself. We are suffering in Nigeria. Look at Nigeria. Look at ordinary Fulani today. That is not up to 1.5% of Nigeria population. They are on the rampage everywhere. They are on the rampage everywhere. Destroying farms, killing people as they want, is an agenda from above, from the globalists. Remember that the Fulani, Bala Mohammed said that the Fulani, they are globalists. So do you see how they smartly attach themselves to the globalists to be used? That is how they do. Are you hearing me? So I once again welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform. Today it will be a discussion, very quiet discussion, gentle discussion, for us to participate in this protection of our land. Because this struggle we are in, don't need for only each and every one of us. No. It's something that all of us will enjoy. What we are fighting for every one of us, for our collectivity. That is why it is something that everybody must lend a helping hand. That is it. Therefore, once again, today is the 22nd day of March 2025. Today is Saturday, but we are going to preach the gospel. Our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He went on court yesterday, and every one of us understood what happened. No big deal. We don't have any confidence in the Nigerian judiciary. It doesn't matter how. The only thing that will make our leader to come out genuinely is our activism. That is the only thing. The Nigerian judiciary is fundamentally flawed. Don't you see how the Senate, how they voted in favor of emergency rule in Rivers State? Reports are coming that the whole of them, some received $10,000, or some 5, or don't know, and they use the electronic voting system. Just the eyes, boom, it's okay, it's okay. That is the type of democracy they brought in our land. Very fundamentally flawed. Let me tell you, and I keep on saying it. This thing they call democracy that they use, it is a cycle upon cycle of deception. We go nowhere with this. It is a place to breeding. It is a breeding ground for criminality, criminals, looters. Do you know that if, for example, we have a good dictator in Nigeria, like Gaddafi, it would have been okay. The import or the goodness of one person being in charge. Let me tell you my own opinion. If the person enters, he will still loot. At the time, he will be satisfied. He must be forced to work. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If the person, even if he's a looter, he will loot for 10 years, 20 years. As he's there, he must be forced to work because he will be saturated, him and his family. Now, but in this so-called democracy, every 4 years, they bring up a brand new set of people. If it is not the new president, the president will bring another set of people to work with that will continue looting. So it becomes halfway jala because a group of people will be coming every 4 years in order to loot. You see that it is a complete cycle upon cycle of deception. If you don't play to the gallery of the West, they will sponsor another person and call it is a democracy. They sponsor another opposition. Do you remember what is it Fatima Biu, the first lady, the Sierra Leonean first lady, what she said? That the big brothers, they say we are a democrat, we are independent. Africans, we are not independent. That what the big brothers, the Europeans, do is, if you start shaking your head against their command, they will sponsor the opposition and bring him up. Use the media to promote him, whereas demonizing your government, that you are this, you are that, and people will rise up, and that's it. And during election, you are gone. And they put their own man. That is what is happening. That is the way they have structured Africa to be. And it's very sad. And we must continue talking about this. We must continue opening the eyes of our people to understand. But the so-called purveyors of democracy, Europe today, Moldova, they are gelling. I think they are gelling opposition. For now, the mantra is Russia agent. They cancelled the election in Romania, presidential election, and they barred the main opposition from participating. These are, when you look at what these people, it doesn't make sense for them to be lecturing. Only that they have the military power. That is it. That is the only thing. If you don't accept like this, they use power. They use force. Like in Syria. They don't care empowering terrorists, Boko Haram to take over everywhere. As long as, if these people are, let me tell you, Europeans are brutal. I never see people that are brutal when it comes to defending their interests, getting what they want. They don't show no pity. They don't show no type of emotion. Whether you are, they don't. You see this emotion. Emotion is for children. I am telling you. You see, emotion, sentiments. When it comes to collective interest, when it comes to getting what benefits us, getting our fighting for our interests, emotion is relegated to the background. I was watching yesterday a documentary of how the ISIS war in Syria, in Iraq, how people were being butchered by ISIS, sponsored by the West, sponsored by just to get their interest. They don't care. They relegate, sentence millions of children, families, women into unmeasurable suffering. They don't care. All they want to do is to get their interest. Today they are doing it in Syria. They empower a very well-known ISIS terrorist, give him gun, and put him there. Because why? They feel that the other president, Bashar Assad, is not agreeing to their terms, so they need to remove him. So they don't care. They don't care. They bring demons that drink blood. They don't care. Had it been Osama bin Laden is still alive, they don't care putting him in power and laundering his image to take over power. I'm telling you, in Syria. Now you will see how Western media will launder his image as they did to this man. That he is now a saint. Oh, before he was under the influence of alcohol, but now he have repented. So they will even jail you if you talk bad against him. That is how bad it is in this world. That is why we need to, grab our own interests. And before grabbing our own interests, we must be organized. Because one of the main factors of civilization is organizability. Being able to organize ourselves. That is it. It shows that we are civilized. But when people are inorganizable, do your thing, I do my thing. It doesn't matter the talent you have. It doesn't matter your progress. Individually, you are nothing. Look at how I think they say a Joe council to meet on the way forward on self-determination. I say, okay, we are watching. We are waiting for them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something. He said, no, Igbo cannot do it alone. Joe cannot do it alone. The only thing is for us to join hands together and be a bunch. All these people, once any slightest thing, they say, let us emergency rule, just to decide on options for self-determination. You can once they put military everywhere there, they kill people. they slaughter, they commit genocide, slaughter you. You can't do it alone. Never. That is division is part of primitivity. Do you see division? This is the reason why the Fulani is in control. The indigenous people in Nigeria are the most primitive people. I'm telling you, on earth. Everywhere they are crying. You go to TV land, they are running away, they are crying. You go to everywhere, the indigenous Hausa people, they are crying. Or the Jukun, they are crying. They are crying, running away from their ancestral lands. Yoruba, the same thing. Igbo, the same thing. Now, who is doing this? Just Fulani that is not up to 1.5%. Okay, why not gather together so that because once you gather, you throw these people under, you deal with them once and for all. They say no, Igbo is domineering. No. After they will tell them, the same Fulani will come and preach to them that, hey, look, it's better you stay, otherwise Igbos are domineering. Don't you hear what Alhaji was telling Kunle in the book, the conversation? That if Igbo this thing, they will first of all deal with the Yoruba. It's the way they use their brains like abacha, guayaka abacha. Turn them against Igbo. I don't know. The hatred of Igbo, it has become a problem. No. If you join with Igbo, no problem. Also, they say yes, I know. Instead, you people let Fulani continue killing us. And I continue praying that the Fulani should continue doing their evil work on everybody. Kana massacre, you know. That's why today I'm going to talk about protecting Biafra land. Protecting Biafra land. It's only IPOB that has taken the giant step of forming ESN in 2020. ESN, Eastern Security Network. After crying, pleading with our politicians, our governors in Biafra land, Amoteku was formed, and the governors, Yoruba governors, endorsed it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on a pleading that the governors in our land should join hands together to form a security outfit that will be protecting us. Our people are being murdered in our farms every blessed day. To the extent sometimes they kill, once they see you in the farm, they kill you, slaughter you, butcher you, dismember you, and throw the finger, the bowel, spray it on the farmland. Our governors continue saying no, they trust Nigerian police. That they cannot do it is Nigerian police. After painstakingly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu organized under IPOB to form ESN. Immediately, ESN was unveiled, all hell broke loose. It was that time, therefore, he started, they have to form a buwago. Now, I ask you, sir, I ask you, ma. Have you ever seen where a buwago fought against the Fulani Maruedas in our land? No. I want you to. Have you ever seen where a buwago, since their formation, I think in 2022 or 2023, early 2023, something thereabout, or 2021 or 2022. Have you ever seen where a buwago was pursuing the Fulani terrorists in our land? The answer is no. The answer is no. They formed it in order to counter ESN. They started killing our people. I don't know. Sometimes I say it's better. It's better. That's why, today, as I'm talking about protecting Biafra land, Mazi Chinas I want to put forward about retracting, suspending ESN for some time. Kayamanadala. And even I concur. When our people cannot support what this ESN, but they want ESN kawawa. You see people, spray money. Sometimes I can never understand for the goodness of me. You will have Igbo unions everywhere, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, everywhere around the world. Do you ever see them or in their meeting discussing on the security situation, the Fulani headsmen activities in our land? No, I want if line opens. If you have seen, maybe you are part of it, you have seen or you have heard where Igbo unions anywhere in the world is talking about having concern about what is going in our land, so that please you call and let me know. I never see it. All the security, so-called security apparatus formed by our governors, they are anti-ESN. All of them. All. it gives me a concern. How can we continue in IPOB? We pay monthly dues. In IPOB, we sacrifice in order to uphold, to support, sustain ESN. But the people you are doing this for, the people that are benefiting the thing, they don't care. That's why Mazi Saworu said, is it not to suspend this thing so that because it seems we are suffering ourselves for nothing. It seems we are suffering ourselves for nothing. I'm telling you honestly. Suspend it. Let everybody. Nah, let me before I come. Let me play this. Let me play this. Let me play.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Anyị bata n'ime ọbịa anyị bụ ndị ayọm na ọkpala Bilanti group dunwe ebe wee na-arasa aka maka anyị mara Fulani na-eme gị ọbụza ka eji unu eji ọkwa ihe mere ka ọla anyị ibe mere
ihe mere na n'abalị ụnyaahụ ka m vu keke m wee palụ nwanne m nwaanyị a wee na-anata n'Igbo ka ndị ọpụ anya maka na ọ na-awụ ajịje gbaa ụzọ Amawbia roundabout ndị polisi a na-anọ ebe ahụ na-abịa enyebe nsogbu agachi ezisi anyị kwụọ ụgwọ so amara na time adịghị against wee sị ka nje gbaa ụzọ Agụọka elutezie m n'ebe ndị polisi na-akwụsị security post ebe ahụ na-eche nje ndị nwaghachiri tọọchị wudo n'anya nchekwa ma ọ nọ ndị sị emeritezi nwaba na breki.
This is almost where police checkpoints or security checkpoints. These people went there, the Fulani, in our own land, The way you blame our ancestors, hey, they did this, they did that. But today you are worse than anything. The Sahelian Fulani from nowhere is in our land. And you are not doing anything about it. We the IPOB, we have sacrificed. We sacrificed to set up Eastern Security Network that is fighting gallantly. They have what it takes to confront these people. But they have what it takes. But to sustain these people, let us, are you telling me that, look, if Igbo unions all around the world, they make option, they have provision for at least supporting ESN. For example, Igbo Union in America, in Texas, in this and that, anywhere, they gather the money, even if it is $1 every month. Now, they will gather it. Every month, they send it to ESN, secretly. Send it to IPOB, say, nah, you don't. Igbo Union na Malaysia, Igbo Union na South Africa, Igbo Union na Cameroon, Igbo Union na Spain, everywhere around the world. In Lagos, Igbo Union na Lagos, Igbo Union na Abuja, ndị ahịa, our markets everywhere. And I tell you, do you think that I cannot complain? No, do you think that I cannot complain? Sometimes they don't deserve good thing. I'm telling you. Well, yeah, what is good for us? Daily lamentation. And sometimes it's absurd. What does it take to sustain a people that have sacrificed their life and say, look, we are going to do this, we are doing it, and you see them doing it to protect our land? No way. They don't even discuss it. What Igbo unions discuss, only papa, mama, mandi, educated, hana shine, nothing. Ihe na-aga dey discuss ekwu okwu maka ya onye nwunye mụrụ nwa ga-agara ihe emere ihe nwa ego ha ga-atara ya. Onye nne nwụrụ ga-ebula eli. That is only thing. Year in, year out. And you ask, I continue asking, do these people deserve even pity? Sometimes the question I put it out for us, if you are calling it, please. Do really do our people deserve pity? Do they deserve a sleepless night to think about them? Whereas our Bakumi, they don't care. When it comes to their hey, where is he? Hey, there for my village. Yes, bring. He say, yes, do you support ES where you are? I was thinking, no, I listen to Radio Biafra. Listening to Radio Biafra will support, right? No, I follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's my mentor. He's my Itowe. He said, now, how do you redeem this type of people? How? How can you just continue sleepless night about these people? Let them do it. Let them. Very wonderful contribution about how ESN will work or should work or do this and that. It's easy on you. Okay, how are we going to do it? Again, let me continue playing.
What can you make a game? All on the house and the Fulani has men. I guess we kitchen can never take my cousin.
This is very shameful. I know. I want to prick your mindset for you to come back to yourself to understand. We are talking about colonization. Many people are, blaming our people, our ancestors. Why this, that, they collaborated. Today, what is happening in our land? Is it not abomination? Foreigners will be in our own land, causing confusion. Holy Boris, the Almighty Boris. Now we sacrifice ourselves. ESN is there. Say, okay, what it needs is only little support. Although it's not up to what you drink in beer in a restaurant, in a lodge, in a beer. That, for example, Ayota ahia niile no na Biafra land man they know the whole of Nigeria they controlled by Ndi. If they can be bringing out 1,000 each shop, 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira is nothing. And what I to a shop owner in Alaba International Market is even. If pronounce 1,000 naira, if you fall out from your package, it doesn't mean it will not even. It doesn't warrant you thinking about it again. You just talk your I thought I had 1,000 naira. Oh, you have fallen out. Okay. I beg you go your way. But if you sacrifice this, each shop owner 1,000 every month. Our support. I can because it's not one day, it's not one set issue. Do you know that if these things are done, do you know that in our land? Do you know that? That's why I say, civilization is one of the main factors of civilization is organizability. Organizability. Being able to be organizable. Are you hearing me? But who will do it? Oh, who will take the money? Who will hold the money? Who will control? Who will? And the Maruedas, they will be making, they will be taking upper hand. You will go to your church. Imagine you that is hearing me, you're up to 40, you're up to 50. You have been going to church. Calculate money you give every Sunday. Just calculate as offering. Now put the tithe you have been paying. Now put a seed. Put a free will donation. Put sometimes they will call just emergency donation for pastor. We call say he is touched. For some people, just if you want people to give 100,000, you just imagine how many years you have been going to church. Imagine all this money, all this amount. Do you know how much it would have been? The total. But when we are talking about support, bring out money so that we will be helping, money that will be helping for our protection. You are talking to people that doesn't hear. You are talking to they don't care. But every time is crying, shouting, crying. Oh, they are killing us. Oh. What is happening to us? I'm asking, what is happening to our way of thinking? What? This Ekperima came out and started doing cinema, doing content creation. Many of our people gathered around him, started donating. You ask these people, OBT. People started promoting him. And I cannot but shocked. I became shocked. I started wondering, I say, does our people need or merit sacrifice? What our people want is somebody, as DOS will come and lie to them, say, hey, we are going to, we are buying a F-16 jet fighter. We are buying it. We are negotiating. We have gotten 2. We remain 5. After that, we are negotiating on some 400. So, donate. You see, they don't care about the reality, the truthfulness, the honesty in it. What they want is something that will keep them happy. Just something that will keep them happy and nothing more. They don't care whether it's real or not. That is why our people fall victim of religious manipulation, because they love a place where they will be told something that makes them happy. They don't care about the authenticity. They don't care about the authenticity. Tomorrow is Sunday. They'll go to church. They will tell them, receive this week. This week is your week. Something that you have been hearing since 20, 30 years back, you are going to church. Receive this week. As if you that is going there, whether you are receiving more than somebody, a Chinese, that is not hearing all this, receive. Whether you that is going and receive, I receive. And after you give, the one in your pocket, you carry, go give. Whether you are feeling better, you are more better than a Spanish that doesn't know what is receive. So you see that our people are babies in the brain. They don't need truth. They need somebody to scam them. I'm telling you honestly. That is why you look at religion. You filled up the brim. Somebody will come out now online and start. Oh yeah, I see. Watching the man is doing this. Your time has come. People will gather because that is what they want to hear. Something that will make them happy. They don't care about the reality. They don't care about the honesty. But IPOB, we are not going to give you that. We will tell you the truth. That is why we are talking about supporting, protecting Biafra land. We are not going to follow the bad example of the religious crooks. We are not going to follow the example of Okite. Come on, you know, once you come, you know, do this and that, everything will be okay. Ijawele. That is what our people like. That is what they want to hear. That is where they spend their money.
Thank you. So we do line. We do line. We baba imoria. We baba imoria o. Si imoria to imoria. Ela nka isi we jegide o. We pata na one o compete. Anozi na ewuzi na ekpezi ekpere. Ọ dịka ba wotolo ndị vigilant group ndị ọka ba. We do line shift anyị na one no. So megidezi anozi ayo me gbidi also yoto na. Amara m no ndị security na-achụ ya yoto na ela nka isi we move. I wait the free. Because Ariza you work and no. Amara security can in time email you.
Yes.
Madam kept most the time, but any more of you check him.
What are they doing?
In our own land, after me born and I say our ancestors to make you now, what are you doing? In Fulani, no, do everywhere in our land. Now, we know we no longer talk about Igbo people that are being slaughtered every day in the north that are missing, because all those ones are no they are expendables. They are not on the story. But I'm talking of you Fulani in our own land, and we don't take it serious. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. Our people love dishonesty, where they will come and receive only word of comfort. You will receive it. God is in charge. Don't worry yourself. God is in charge. IPOB, we are not going to give it to you. We will tell you the reality. That bitter reality, we tell it to you. That is it. That is it. It's very, very sad, honestly speaking. It's very sad. So these people, they were very, very lucky to escape and be talking the story, courtesy of some village security. Yes. But let me tell you something. Just like, let me play also what you had. I played it the other day. The march of this Fulani, the Fulani or the Fulanization of Nigeria is something that is under the globalists. It's in the agenda. It's in the, they want to complete Fulani hegemony in Nigeria. They are sponsoring it. That's why the government closed their eyes. It is being sponsored by Britain. Do you remember when Antonio Guterres, the United Nations chairman, he came to Nigeria? What did he say? He said United Nations support, the radicalized Boko Haram to be installed into Nigerian military. So it's part of the program. Do you read the meaning on it? Do you read the meaning? It is an agenda. Because one, Fulani headsmen, they are carrying they are implementing the globalist agenda. One of the agenda is, or one of the agendum is this: to make sure to destroy our natural seedling. You have had this several. We have played it several. We have played it time without number. There is no way to say, because talk from here till tomorrow, Nigerians will never change. They will never react. They are waiting for Jesus to come and do it for them. They are waiting for one God to come and one spirit to come and do it for them. So they will not react. They hand everything to God in prayer. So what are you worrying yourself? The Fulani, do you see how they destroy people's farmland? This is because they saw it, they videoed it. Is what is happening, is the agenda. So that there will be no more, natural seedling in our land, you will buy, they will bring this thing, GMO seedlings. So that I know I know bend. They will change our nomenclature. And one of the worst part of that GMO is this. Anywhere, any place you plant it, that land you have condemned it. Even if tomorrow you plant a natural seedling, that land will, that natural seedling will not grow well. Do you see? Because now these people were kidnapped in our own land. It's 1 in a million. Many don't come out. This is happening in our land. Now, look at what, let me play this also. The difficulties of the village vigilantes. Listen.
And then I know the sound of Abraham that is not to compare with this one. And again, even some of us who are now for our youth. After I'm working, I fight the person. Now I go to the Umuayan. I know do to no wine. I got married. I'm some wine because I for 9 some wine when I just say we hang. So I am very fear, strong fear. Because we have that for you template. You were prepared.
How can you face a heavily armed Fulani headsmen? How can you face them with a pump action? Just tell me. That is what this boy is saying. Saying it with all honesty. When he's talking, you are seeing his heart. He said, how can this thing we carry is nothing compared to what these people have? We have seen them. He said they have seen them. This is why ESN is there, in order to bridge this gap. But let our people support. No, no. They want something they will do, and the money, they will take money. You know, they will, they will make a profit immediately. That is what our people want. Something where they put their money, and the following day it will multiply. Our people are no longer interested in anything that will give us our collective interests, our protection. They don't care. They say everybody hustle on your own. Our people like to prefer to hire private, pay police, pay military privately, than for us to work towards, sanitizing everywhere so that criminality will go. No. Why will they support that? So that there will be, do you want to extinguish or exterminate a class? So that all of us will be moving now, security will be everywhere, collective security. No, now they want to be distinguished. To be able to, he was able to hire military. He has a 5 military, hire 5 military or police. That is primitive character. This guy is saying it. Let me start again. How can you face those people highly armed, those Fulani terrorists, with pump action? It's suicide now.
And then I know the sound of Abraham that is not to compare with this one.
You know the sound of Abraham. Or to compare with pump action or what chakakum. Before you think another one, rage, and this one only the range, the killing range only maybe 20 meters. Killing range 20 meters. Whereas in here, 400 meters, 500 meters, 600 meters, you cannot even reach them before they will kill you. Before you so these are the things that IPOB is suffering. These are the things IPOB is suffering.
And again, even some of us who are now for our youth. After I'm working, I fight the person. Now I go to the Umuayan. I know do to no wine. I got married. I'm some wine because I for 9 some wine when I just say we hang. So I am very fear, strong fear. Because we have that for you template. You were prepared. So that is the main issue. Seems like I ain't a Google, but all the two I naga, and I had a that far distance because the last time I noticed that now half like Anabia, I got dodge, I better hand it. Just that it's God that saved us. So I am amazed. I went and cry for help for government. If there is any miss, I get you, even if it's soldiers, those people that are more bigger.
There is no the thing is that is one thing, that is ignorance. You are calling, our people are calling our killers to come and save us. The government that is sponsoring the killers, the Fulani headsmen, to come and help them. Does it make any sense? There is a place you say something. Let me continue.
Get and more strength than us that can come with better something. How we keep on with the thing. Because I want never and I say I the thing.
Okay.
I won't go here. Any of your members have a book sense. So no be the
village security.
You are writing my natural soldier.
always
No, I'm not soldier. Stop here. I'm not considered rich.
Like the issue of the soldier. Only one time I got
Listen.
So that time so we saw them. They came out with their AK-47 and other things. So they were in order like showcasing themselves that they are not hiding. So when we try to go further, the soldiers say, "Look, they go back."
Are you hearing it?
So
are you hearing it? They went with soldiers sometime, and inside the bush, and these Fulani terrorists, they came out in the distance to showcase themselves with what they carry, with machine guns and the different types of gem bullets, assault rifles. They came out to showcase themselves to the soldiers that we they here and we know the fear. Now these people say, soldier, nah, you are soldier, let's go forward. They say, no, let us go back. What does it tell you? No, what does it tell you? Ndibo, when are we going to even be reasonable? What does it tell you? And people are still calling, hey, government, bring soldiers to help us. Yeah, they are bringing soldiers to protect the Fulani headsmen, to kill you more. I could remember the other time, the Fulani, after the killing of our people in, I think in Hamufu or in Ebony, soldiers now came after, and our people were videoing what happened. The soldiers confiscated their phones, blocking them from pursuing the people, the Fulani terrorists. That is their job. It's an order from above. So, when you see all these things, how are you not going to support ESN? Why can't your heart be stirred? Let me ask, is all these things being discussed in Igbo Union wherever you are? Have you had it? There is a topic, in a topic today on the program. We shall discuss about the problem in our land. How do we help? No. If you have seen, please, when the lines are open, which I will open soon, you let me know. Because sometimes, it seems you, just like what Mazi Chinasa said, leave our people, so that everywhere in our land, the world lamentation. Let it be. Let it be. Do you know that in Yoruba land, that they tactically put what do they call it? Community policing tax or funding to landlords, and landlords are taxing their tenants. Both Igbo landlords, which means they are paying for Amotekun, to support Amotekun. That is what it means. But in our own land, nothing. You nothing. Yeah, what nothing. Does it? Do we make sense at all? I cannot understand. IPOB is there crying every day, every day. Bikonule, there are people that are, that are on this mission. They are not in their hundreds, they are in their thousands. ESN security members, they are in their thousands. Do you think to feed an army is easy? It's an easy thing. Do you think so? Do you see that is why Ekperima, they gathered criminals. They gave them first time money, first month, second month, the third month, they tell them, what do you have? Is it not gone? Use gun, terrorize and make money. Stop calling me. And that is how they started criminality. Killing our people. These people that call themselves auto nonsense that are disbanded now. There is no day you can proudly say, okay, these people they pursued, they captured, or they killed the Fulani terrorists in our land. There is no day. Who they are showcasing, they kill, their power is against our own people. The genuine people that are telling ourselves, our people, the truth, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want to support. It's people that are scamming them. That is the people they run to. Because our people, many of our people are naturally attracted to scam, to evil, to lies, to dishonesty. And IPOB, we disagree to be one of those people, one of those scammers. We disagree to that. That is why we come here, we tell you the truth. You want to, you support. You don't want to leave. That is why is it to, even when line open, please give your view. Is it to suspend the actions of ESN for some time so that government be protected? You see, some time ago, Nonsonkwa said it in his platform. He called for everybody to be at alert. That the government doesn't care about your life. The Fulani will kill you. They will not only one person. They will destroy, kill. They will massacre a whole village. The government, the governor will not even do anything about it. He will not say anything himself about it. Why can't we self-help? Why are our people attracted to where lies are molded? Why? Why is it so? This is what I have to say today. Because not every time we'll be talking different. Because if there is no, without security, you have no life. For your information. Security is number one because you have to be alive in order to make money. Man, our people now have no power. So we go. Our people are disregarding life to pursue money. Whereas our adage said, I ran the back. Onyiro we. I can't because after you die, the most important thing is security. Security of life and property. Now, let me read this news headline. It's today's news. How Fulani gunshot in our farm around 2 p.m. Okay, sorry. We had gunshots on our farm around 2 p.m. My only son was shot dead. Enugu widow recounts how Fulani headsmen killed university graduate in fresh attack in Enugu. The woman, his son, when you look at her, you see pain. Look at the woman, you see pain. You will feel it. Her soul is dead. Her soul is dead. Her soul is dead. But it doesn't touch our people. No, it doesn't. It doesn't touch our people. They want to. After they will now use leg go heaven. They promise them to go to heaven. That is where life is. That is where things are good. No way. You disagree. Every day, you say, no, ụwa ga-emebi echi isoro anyị nọ n'elu akpọ. Every time you are praying, spirit of death, I cancel you, I cast you. Why are you, every Christian should not be even preaching against spirit death? You should be welcoming death. Death, I need you. Don't wake up tomorrow, go to heaven. So how have we come to this wickedness against our own ourselves? Why? Support IPOB, support ESN. You don't need to be an IPOB member to support ESN. Our people, you see, whenever there is marriage ceremony, you see them in action. They spray money. Whenever there is a child dedication, hey, they spray money. Bazaar in the church, they talk money. But when it comes to the most essential thing that they can or they should support, our collective security, they disregard it. They don't even care. It's very, very sad. Honestly speaking, it's very, very sad. So let me continue. So you see, this woman, they have killed her only son in our land. Her only son has been killed by the Fulani terrorists in our land. They have been killed. Now, let me also, Afenifere Council asks Tinubu to declare state of emergency in Southwest over kidnapping killings because this guy, their youth leader, Afenifere national youth leader, he was kidnapped by the Fulani. Now, let me read it a bit. The Afenifere National Youth Council, AYC, has expressed concern over the escalating killings and the kidnappings crisis in the southwest part of Nigeria. They are talking because they can no longer, after pregnancy, you cannot hide the pregnancy. You will hide it for a time, but when it bursts out, they know the tell man, you can no longer hide it. So they said even Tinubu should declare state of emergency because the guy is so shaky. The Fulani headsmen, Fulani terrorists, Fulani that is less than 2% of Nigerian population. They are troubling, killing every 200 and something million, 220 something million people. People are shouting, only complaining, lamentation. Support ESN financially. I need Rego. Because so you need to prepare, you need to get prepared, heavily prepared. You don't pursue them with knife. You don't pursue them with pump action. You don't pursue them with no. It must be limitless. Are you hearing me? Different strategies should be taken. All these things needs money. Only Drego. It's not supporting ones, no. Any group you are, any Igbo group you are in this world hearing my voice, spread this news that they should come, they should, join hands together, support IPOB. You should make provision for that. Make provision for that. Do not stop depending on God will save us. God will not save us. God has created everything, and now it all depends on each and every one of us as a people to take care of ourselves. The same way Russia is taking care of themselves. Russia is taking care of themselves. They don't depend on God. Israel is taking care of themselves physically. They don't depend on God in order to take care of them. No. So the world will not reach on your side and change because he will okay. No. You must work out everything by yourself because everything that is creatable has been created. Brain is given to us. Resources is given to us. Health is given to us. We should be in a community in order to fight to defend ourselves physically. Russia, if Russia depends on praying to God, there will be no Russia today. Do you understand the amount of sanction they give to Russia? If Russia is an ordinary country, it would have collapsed. Do you know that? when they remove a country from SWIFT, you know, it's the last thing from SWIFT system. SWIFT, this banking SWIFT. Are you hearing me? SWIFT system. Do you know what it means? When they remove a country from SWIFT system, do you know what it means? No, you don't know. It means, you know, just for the country, that is because every transaction, bank transaction, it goes through SWIFT, which means you cannot buy, you cannot sell in this world, but they still standing, which means karaka. They remove their football. They remove them from European football. These are people that said no, you should not politicize FIFA. But I say these people are the most brutal Homo sapiens on earth. When it comes to their interests, they don't care. They change the whole rules, but they make rules for others. Now they have blocked a Romanian presidential candidate that's supposed to win a presidential election. They have banned him. No, that one is not anti-democracy. It's not anti-democracy. Do it in Africa. Hey, we break loose. CNN will chop you raw because you remove their man. Hey. No. You are a devil. You are a demon incarnate. A dictator. But they are doing it in Europe today. Setting a very, very, very dangerous precedent. It's good as it's coming from the horse's mouth. I think Turkey have done their own. Turkey have arrested a presidential mayor of Istanbul, a presidential candidate also. It's one by one. Their so-called democracy is collapsing. It's divine. I'm telling you, what is happening in the world is divine. For them, they think that they are above the law. They don't know that they are showing people that look, they are opening up their hypocrisy. They are opening up their complete hypocrisy. Now it's no more hidden. It's exposed. So others will follow. Others will follow. A time will come, Europe, when it talks about African democracy, people will tell, the country will tell them, go to hell, stop lecturing. Who are you to lecture us on democracy? They'll give examples of Romania, Moldova. They are tormenting, politicians in many parts of Europe, mostly extreme rights. Anyone, they will tell you that you are with Russia, as if is something evil. So, what am I trying to say? Our people should please, anywhere you are hearing my voice, any Igbo meeting you are involved in, let it be your assignment that they need to support IPOB. These people, what is happening, the colonization is on top gear. Our people doesn't make haste while the sun shines. They don't look for black sheep when it is still daytime. No. It's when like what happened in 1966. Fool me once, shame unto you. But fool me twice, shame unto me. That is what Igbos are. In 1966, we were careless until they slaughtered us everywhere. Our people have no place to go. That is when they start running skater. Colonel Debo say he inherited a no army in Biafra land when he was made the chief of staff, or chief of defense staff, Biafra defense minister. He took office and checked where the military. No military. He formed the Biafra military from scratch with nothing. That is how our people want it. They don't want preparation. When things are no, they don't need preparation. What I telling them? Nah, me, I'm doing I'm going my market. I'm going my shop. Oh, no problem. After shop, I attend the Bible study, pray to God. That is a solution. Also, what are you talking? Until the thing we reach his neck at that time, maybe or chosie ishiacho he will not see. Okay, aga ndị ọzọ nọ outside na-etizi ewo. I don't know that it's like this. So many people will not still believe. They will not accept the reality. They say no. They will go and thank Jesus that they are okay. That is only their friend that was killed. So as I saw one person, I think in the blast, whether it's terrorist blast or as they are hiding it, or tanker, trailer, fuel blast in Abuja, a whole Abuja. Somebody was videoing, shouting, "Thank you, Jesus! Thank you, Jesus!" Because he didn't touch him. So Jesus have made us to be laughing, to be happy while our own brothers are in terrible pains. That is the work of Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Others are dying. I saw one person that was wounded. I don't know how many degree burn he received. He was literally walking helplessly. He called somebody, say, help me now. I don't want to die. Abuja, no ambulance, no fire service, nothing. That is a country. A country in 21st century. Sometimes you look Nigeria, you even, I don't know whether to plead for Putin. Can you send the Oreshnik with nuclear weapon? Just one, so that will put upon Nigeria. Because it's a no country. In Abuja, the capital, no ambulance. People that are wounded, nothing. I saw even where the hospital, the keke will carry this one, or the ordinary car will carry this one. They will reach a hospital, they lie on the floor. Everything collapses. Whereas the politicians are extremely rich. They are complete 1,000,000% rich, richer than the country. The population are moving like zombies, idiotic zombies. Onye aburu Bible, onye nke ọzọ buru Quran, nke ọzọ buru Okite. Ana ezuzugharị. Whereas they have to turn against their tormentors. You see the politicians, the Nigerian politicians living big, being rich like anything. Whereas nothing. The poor people, the population has nothing. These people that many of these people that that fire burn even to death. Some that are wounded, that are helpless. Look, they burn them in their nice cars. Do you see what we preach? You are nothing except we are something. When you go, Jesus have blessed you. You have a nice car. But the country you are, the system you are, does not have no amenity. Now let us join hands together in order to fight to get all these things. Say, no, Jesus have blessed me. So what am I? Now, when fire got you, burn you inside, almost half dead, you come out. That you are a good car can no longer save you. What would have saved you is the system. Because there would have been fire service, ambulances everywhere. Do you watch? Go, it's on YouTube. Go, I think yesterday, Russia did the anniversary of the terrorist attack that happened in Russia 1 year ago. Watch that again. The number of ambulances, fire service, police, everything, they outnumber even the people inside that auditorium. That is how a country should be. That is how a country should be. In the case of Nigeria, nothing. If there is any accident, nothing. No fire service, no ambulance. You will see human beings being thrown into pickup, very rickety pickup. both dead and living people, wounded people, they throw them like garbage. That is the system. That is why we need to fight and get the system. You know, the primitivity of our people is that they don't understand the importance of building a system. It is not about you as an individual. You as an individual, you are nothing. And we're on here, but you are nothing. Without us being something, you are nothing. But once we build a system, it will profit everybody. Our people are deceived into believing that accepting that no, they can be blessed by Jesus. So once he give them one car, once he give them house, they build a house, they say Jesus have done it. I don't know whether this is Tom and Jerry, Jesus and Satan. Tom and Jerry. Good, something good, Satan. Something good, Jesus. It's God that give it to you. Do it. Something bad, no responsibility. That is one of the bad things about religion. It makes you irresponsible. You are not responsible for anything. Everything that happens is by either God or Satan. That is the truth. You become irresponsible. Don't you see? Even you see a criminal in our land. He was caught stealing. He says, "Forgive me, now Satan. I don't. It's not me that did it. It's Satan." And that is the mentality. Because for you to be religious is irresponsibility complete. Because you are not in charge of anything. Your own is just to be watching, watching spirits do everything that is happening. You move out in the morning, you see a lizard cross your door. You bind it. It's something bad. It's this and that. It's witches and wizard. Now you go and sell fine. Make a profit that day. It's Jesus that have done it. You go and give thanksgiving. You went that day and nothing, no sales. You say, "Na Satan." Don't you see that you are ridiculous? They have made us to be highly ridiculous. That you have no Nawuri Kakai. Who tell you Nawuri Kakai? Who tell you? So Nawuri Kakai America Haji de Ebube. Nawuri Kakai Russia Haji de Ebube. Look at Russia fighting the whole West, the whole wide West, everywhere. They're under attack everywhere. In banking system, economically, everywhere they are resisting. Naka. Look at how they dismantle the Ukrainians in Kursk region. Using pipe, staying there for 12, 13 days, almost 2 weeks. Inside the gas pipeline. Awuri Kaka. Awuri Kaka. Look at Israel bombarding the hell out of everybody. Awuri Kaka Habi. No, Ike Jesus. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. The religion will make you become stupid. You will see truth, reality. You say no, it's not reality. You will be defending illusion, defending lies and lies and lies because your brain is no longer working. That is one of the things that is hampering us from joining hands together in order to support ESN. No, Proverbs chapter 15, verse 2. He quote not working on as if now then sometimes you want to just throw up. I'm telling you. When you check the stupidity of some of our people with this religious mindset. Let us join hands, support this struggle so that we can defend our land, because Nigerian government, is completely sponsoring what is happening. The Fulani terrorism in our land is part of the globalist agenda. That is why they are sponsoring it. If they are doing all these things against us, let us rise up like Ekumeku did. You will not talk about our ancestors, what the Ekumeku did. No, you will not give example. All you talk is they killed twins. They did that. You didn't say that. You didn't know that they resisted for 31 good years. Can you do it? The Fulani headsmen are in every part of our bush, ransacking, killing our people. And we have ESN that is there, that have volunteered their life in order to fight them. But you don't want to support them. Either because of your personal hatred on IPOB, I don't know why. Why? When the experiment come out, you went there, start sponsoring, start donating because it's making you happy. And when you put on video, you are seeing shine things. Or you read military camouflage, which you can get anywhere. A CS, no general, no field marshal. Now in short, you're Nigeria. Yeah, because all these things makes you happy like a baby. You know, when you look at you want to make your baby happy. I mean, you are toddler. You tell him, I will buy you aeroplane. He's like happy. Don't worry. Tomorrow, this week, if you school fine, I will buy you big car. Or hustle now go for my. Because that is what he want to hear. He don't even, because he don't understand. He is not mature enough to ask questions. To understand that the aeroplane cannot even enter into your compound. He don't know that because he's a baby. He don't think. That is how our people are behaving. They just want something that will make them happy, feel okay, go and relax. Now we are on it. Biafra, I get declare Biafra now. I power Nigeria. I want a ship. We have a aircraft carrier that we are negotiating. So come and donate. That is what only thing our people want. They don't want people to tell them the truth. I say that is why they love church. They love all these preachers, all these that the GOs and the preachers, and all these emotional churches everywhere, because they give them what they want. Receive. Tomorrow you are going to church. This is what you are going to hear. The same thing. Receive. This month is your month. This year is your year. This week is your week. That is only thing our people want. And now they will, with emotion, they will come out. They give. What is happening? Where is the brain of our people? If you fail to support ESN, this is where I'm going to stop. I will go in a few minutes break. Then after, I will open the line so that people will call in. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
IPOB. One family. IPOB. Forward ever. Brethren, it is that time. All members of IPOB family in Italy are requested to gather in Ferrara for the IPOB Italy first get-together venue. Via Mario, Palledri, 21 Ferrara, 44121 Italy. Date, March 29th, 2025. Time, 12 noon prompt. Chief host, Mazi Uda, Keke Ugo. IPOB Italian National Coordinator. Special guest, Mazi Anthony Nzerumike, IPOB Deputy Head of Directorate. Mazi Isaiah Uba, IPOB Deputy European Rep, and other dignitaries. Father of the Day, Mazi Austin Abayim, IPOB European Representative. Mother of the Day, the one and only Lolo Uchechi Kanu, wife to the leader of IPOB. Make sure you be present there on time. Come with every of your questions and get this invitation to all IPOB families in Europe. The venue again, Via Mario, Palledri, 21 Ferrara, 44121 Italy. Date, March 29th, 2025. Time, 12 noon prompt. Please, let's all be time conscious as the get-together has been packaged accordingly. For more clarification, please contact +3935 1004 4121 and 3935 1208 7422. It's going to be an all-family affair as it was in the beginning. How sweet it is for families to dwell together in one accord. Don't miss it. Powered by IPOB DOS. IPOB, one family.
Welcome to IPOB Rapture Media, IPOB Call to Action, Biafrans Return to Farming, Invest in Agriculture. Have you ever paused to question the importance of self-sufficiency in food production, food self-sufficiency, or the ability of a nation to feed its own people from its own resources, plays a pivotal role in securing a country's future? It's more than just filling our bellies. It's about nourishing our economy, our workforce, and our independence. Imagine being at the mercy of external sources for your daily bread. It's like a constant game of tug-of-war at where your sustenance is the rope. Any moment the balance could tip and you'd be left scrambling for resources. This reliance could pose potential threats to national security and economic stability. Outsourcing our food needs puts us in a vulnerable position, susceptible to price hikes, supply chain disruptions, or even political manipulations. But let's flip the coin and look at the benefits of self-sufficiency in food production. Firstly, it empowers our economy. When we invest in agriculture, we're not just planting seeds in the soil, we're sowing the seeds of economic growth. The farm-to-table journey involves many hands, from farmers to transporters, from retailers to restaurateurs. Each link in this chain represents a job, a livelihood, a boost to our economy. Secondly, it ensures food security. By growing our own food, we can control the quality and quantity of our produce. We're also less likely to experience food shortages, ensuring that no one in our community goes to bed hungry. Lastly, it promotes sustainability. Agriculture done right can be a tool for environmental conservation, preserving our land's fertility for future generations. So you see, self-sufficiency in food production is not just a matter of pride, it's a matter of survival, of economic prosperity, and of national security. Understanding the importance of food self-sufficiency sets the stage for our discussion on the call to action from IPOB. Recently, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, called on Biafrans to return to farming and invest heavily in agriculture. This is not just a call to action, but a clarion call for the world is on the brink of a food crisis, and Nigeria is no exception. An impending famine looms large, threatening to cast a dark shadow over the land. But here's the thing. Biafrans are not destined to be victims, but victors. IPOB, led by the indomitable Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, believes that Biafra has the means and the fertile lands to avert this impending danger. This call to action isn't just about planting seeds in the ground, but and self-reliance. And it's not just about farming. It's about creating an entire ecosystem that supports agriculture, from cash crops to animal husbandry. It's about building agricultural cottage industries that process and preserve agricultural products for export, turning Biafra into a powerhouse of agricultural productivity. So where do you come in? IPOB is appealing to all Biafrans philanthropists to support farmers in their communities. But this support doesn't only mean giving temporary food items. It means providing seedlings and other farming implements. It means encouraging and supporting farmers to go back to farming, to go back to the land that once provided for us all. And it's not just about the present, but about the future. IPOB is urging Biafrans to invest in agricultural research centers. Why? Because quality research and development is key to growing our native food products efficiently and sustainably. It's about learning.
And then I know the sound of a but that is not to compare with this one. And again, we boom even some of those who are now for our youth. After I'm working, I fight the person. Now I go to the home. I know do to no wine. I got married. I'm some wine because half of 90 some wine when I get say we hang. So I am one very fear, strong fear. Because we have that for you template. You were prepared. When they can buy her way so way. So that is the main issue. Seems like I ain't a Google, but all the two I naga and I had a that far distance because the last time I noticed that now half like Anabia. I got dodge, I better hand it. Just that it's God that saved us. So I am amazing. I went and cry for help for government. If there is any miss, I get you, even if it's soldiers, those people that are more bigger than more strength than us, that can come with better something. How we keep with the thing. Because I want never now as I got the thing.
Okay. I won't go here. Any of your members are Babugo since so no be
the village security.
You are writing my natural soldier.
Always
No, I'm the bias from soldier. I'll stop here. I'm on cross that bridge.
Like the issue of the soldier. Only one time I got so that time so we saw them. They came out with their AK-47 and other things. So they were in order like showcasing themselves that they are not hiding. So when we try to go further, the soldiers say, "Look, they go back." Have you seen that? So it seems like our going to the bush is not because I expected that if you enter there, we will do something that will bring better results. Thank you.
But you need your soldier.
Yes,
better soldiers.
We come and help us. We need them.
Better soldiers.
And the last thing, your government.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alu province of Biafra Land, and we are here live and direct. As you may know, today is the 22nd day of March 2025. Our lines are now opened. You can call us now and give us your view, please. Remember, I talked about protecting Biafra land. Or do you want ESN to just rest for some time so that our people can their importance. Because whereas our people are many of our people, most of our people are not interested in doing the right thing. Things that are supposed to be priority, they don't care. Instead, they are on things that are, that are not the priority. So our lines are now open. You can call us and give us your view. I have call on already waiting, but our WhatsApp and Signal line remains +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I repeat for the last time, +61 405 142 547. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me, please? Go on. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Are you not on WhatsApp? There we go. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, Mazi, my name is Mazi. I'm calling from Oka, Biafra land. So Mazi, the problem I saw is that our enemy, maybe in Biafra land, I don't know about people in the diaspora, but I saw that our enemies, they are listening to Radio Biafra more than us. Because I use my area as an example. You understand? So I'm suggesting that, like this teachings today, if there are people, I don't know how to do it, but if there are people that can, pick out some very, very important vital information, cut it out, like maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, then we'll be sharing it. We will be sharing it in the whole platform, most especially the place you pointed out the importance of supporting USN. Because some people, they are living like zombies. Yeah, they don't care. You understand? If I'm watching them, I'm crying. I'm not just crying for them, but I cry for myself because I know that whatever affect them will also affect me. You understand? Like is it Libyan or something, the name was brought out. I shared it in some WhatsApp group. Immediately I do it, they remove it. They started complaining that this is not this is that and that. So I'm also of the opinion that we should put this this in some of WhatsApp group that we belong. But before we do it, we should evangelize, meet with the people that are admin in those groups, explain things to them, let them understand, so that we will not have problem with them. So, Mazi, thank you. And again, I want to announce that our FM is back in Oka 103.1. Very clear and sound.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
There were, yes, as our FM CHK 103.1 is back in Oka. That's it. Thank you, Mazi, for your suggestion. To tell the people now whether Igbo, whether they can, as long as it's not something they are seeing the benefit as cash. That is where the problem lies. They don't understand the importance of fighting collective fight. They don't understand it. Everything is individual. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Please go on.
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi.
There were Mazi.
My name is Mazi. Fine. Calling from his location. Mazi, when I saw this post from our GOC post, Facebook post today, Mazi, I was seriously annoyed because if you see that post carries weight. In fact, our people actually, Yoma, our people don't need a good thing. For my own suggestion, Mazi, I foresee let's rest small with our ESM. Just let them stay in their various schools and the rest, so that let our people face the hardship. In fact, let our people smell small. I'm telling you the fact. Our people don't need good thing. Look at our Mateku. Just their people, and even our people too, supporting our Mateku. Now coming to our side. They just use all they do caricature. We die every day protecting our people. But it's not good, it's not what they want. What they want is people that will come on social media and deceiving them, giving them a superstitious belief and dancing and telling a big lies. That's what our people need. But in another way, if leadership suspend our ESM, hungry will kill our people. I'm telling you the fact. But to show our people, let our people to smell rod, I need it. But in another way, I later think about our old mothers, our farmers, because this year we eat 2 times in a day. It's because of the handwork of DOS, and the ESM. When they send the seeds for which to plant, and our ESM protecting our farmland. That is why we managed to eat 2 times as of today, Mazi. Just think of tomorrow if ESM being withdrawn. Mazi, I use this opportunity to call upon our people. Only only our people in Lagos can sponsor ESM. Only our people in Lagos can sponsor ESM, even sponsor this project. But they will not do it. They would like to go and buy swamp, use billions of naira, buy swamp, cover it, build a mansion there. In fact, Mazi, I, for my own opinion, I might say let's rest, let our people suffer some more, so that they will know that we are important. Mazi, I beg. In fact, the thing, I'm very hungry. Our people are no need good thing. Mazi, good night from here. Good night from here, Mazi.
There were Mazi. There were. Of course. I say for our people, when you sponsor of this ESN, if our people only they know now Lagos, Abuja, they can brego gain agbako on your mama ya bofu. But now we did do it. You're not gonna rack a brain now. Not rack a sense. Caller on what's up? Please go on. Can you hear me? Caller on what's up?
Mazi, good evening.
There, Mazi. There, Mazi. Will it all look biko? Will it all look?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm calling from Biafra now. YouTube.
There.
Mazi, based on what you are saying, I want to say signing our people not supporting you. If you are happening, something that happened to us.
Mazi, they use Bluetooth biko.
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can the phone remove the this thing speaker? Just remove all the speaker, please, so that call sound off. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Go on.
I say based on what is happening in our land, that I want to say something. There is something that the white man did. Is actually that we do not, so many of us is not decoding it. And the midst of our PhD holders, graduates, up to date, they have not understand this secret chain. Very, very secret. Even is happening to in this our struggle. That's why I remember what our leader said. He said in this army that we are going to sit, that is not going to be a religious army. That when you are in the war front, Pope will tell you have not taken your Holy Communion and you will turn back. That this nonsense, we don't need it. I keep on asking myself, what is our leader is talking about? I keep on, what does this man meant? But now I understand that what would the whole of Africa and Biafra at large, if Roka religion, oh my goodness. The more I see our people trooping in, holding Bible, going to church, the more I see them as one of the most stupid people. Because our forefathers told us that that Roburuna nwoke emeri agwọ emeri ihe o ji wee bụrụ agwọ ụmụ nwaanyị were ya kee nkụ. Our people are more stupid because we embrace this stupid white man religion, and that's why when somebody died they will say after burial go to church and thank God. Those things happen in our land? Does our forefathers taught us those things? The same Bible that they read, that Jeremiah 6:16 told them that go back to the ways of your forefathers. We will no longer defend ourselves against our adversaries. Oh, Jesus, be our side. So I'm talking to Biafrans, even those of them that has money. If we fail not to protect our land, Fulani will kill both me that is talking today. Fulani will kill all of us. And nothing, even that Jesus you will call him, you are just wasting because it doesn't exist. Nowhere does such stupid thing exist. Is what they brought to us. Tomorrow everybody will be jumping to church. Today many have jumped to church to go and worship Jesus, beg God. Russia is not begging God, just like as you said. Israel doesn't have such stupid time. Does America have such stupid time to be trooping inside the church telling God that this or that? They don't have such fucking time. They calm down, use their initiative. That's why when they train you, go to school, they don't train you to school. They give you money, they pay your school fees, you go there and learn. It's by God's grace I will graduate. Don't read book now, then let God come and help you to graduate. It's common sense. So I am talking to Biafran this night. Please, I know in my own little capacity, I wake up from this very particular region. Let me just say, not up to a month ago, and I am enjoying my life because I see that is the only thing that have destroyed us. Whether you call it a Jewish or whatever stupid thing, we don't believe it. Those things are nonsense. We need to go back to who we are and redeem our land. If you warrant us to die, we die once and for all and save little that will still remain. After all, 1967 people die and we are still living. So what are we protecting? The world is not ending anywhere. We have to save our life. We have to save our lives. So you that is a billionaire that have refused, the wife and are kidnapping our people, I'll give you little secrets of what I view. Since you are throwing money in party and everything, they have to kidnap you now and you pay 10 billion naira. Instead of them to go and use the money and give to our people and give to the ESN to fight for them, they choose throwing it in party. Now they organize drum and put money. Why wouldn't they kidnap our people? Why wouldn't they use us for business? Selling kidney. The kidney transplanting they are doing today, where do they pick those kidney? These are common sense. Our people don't reason. They don't. Manufacture kidney. So it's high time, please, I beg our leadership. Withdrawing the ESN will not be the best. It will not be the best option because tomorrow they will say, yes, you have set it and withdraw it. And I want to say before I drop is, I have tried this very particular line they say by contributing. I have tried my best. I couldn't.
Which line is
contributing.
Mazi, which line is for contributing? There is no line for contributing.
No, this www.org something.
Okay.
I have tried my best. I don't know if it's because of Nigeria.
Yes,
I tried my best to do
yes. It's PayPal.
I can't.
It's PayPal. It's PayPal.
Can it be downloaded by app or because I've tried everything I can?
No. You follow the procedure, but the issue anyway. This thing is something that mostly, even like normally, if I may say, normally in Biafra land or in the whole of Nigeria, for example, now here, our contact or on this IPOB, I contact IPOB, see they our contribution. I can name mayor once in a month or once in 2 weeks or one, depends. I think it's the best,
If that can be organized, because like me talking today now, I'm not it by grace. These are rubbish church brothers. Me that is talking today, I am not say that I'm a full member of IPOB. I'm not, so I can't say that this is where I can meet. But if there will be a well organized, because I know what IPOB can do, I know what our leadership can do, so that we that speaking favor 5 naira, at least if it's pure water we buy for our ESN, it's more better, at least to save our mothers and our fathers in the village. Please, this is the only thing I can also say on that. If my number can be stored so that it will be a way to help me out. I really want to support,
after you send me, just send me message. Just send me message here because there are many. I cannot distinguish the number. But when you send me message, now I'm the person that wants to do this. I will understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There we Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you.
There were Mazi Akas.
There, my brother. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. My name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. And I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as IPOB Austria National PRO. Mazi Jonathan, the reason why I called this evening in all your enlightenment and good news tonight is the question you asked, which also I saw the write-up from our GOC, Mazi Sanworu, that should we withdraw our ESN because of the attitude of our people, because of the idiocy of our people. I got holes on a pure here. Mazi, the only thing, that's the reason why I called tonight. Mazi, on my own suggestion, I will say, let these people, let ESN rest small. And let our people cry blood. Man, no, you our people, the type of women they make, you offer the same people when they begin dying now. They will see the dying again. Of course, ESN now. And they are killing us. what exactly did our people want? Support these guys that have brought their life to save our land. No. But look at the people that volunteered their lives and said, we are going to pursue Fulani out of our bush so that they will stop raping them. Look at what is happening, what happened last time in Yamufu. We are Fulani will rape our people. Their private part. Sorry that I use this word, but it's the reality. Oh, yeah, broadcast. He made a broadcast that one day he just stopped broadcasting because Mazi, when you look the character of our group, let's leave our race out. Man, I know I'm still on the side of majority carrying the vote. We can't allow our people to die. We've been contributing. I'm paying my dues to ESN every blessed 2 months. I pay my monthly dues and pay to ESN. It is what we have. You know, sorry. On the weekend. Hello, Mazi.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Mazi, you are sounding a bit muffled. I don't know if you are using Bluetooth. Please disconnect.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now. It's better. It's better.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the worker. Yes. Mazi, again, today, I'm going to say thank you again because you know, every day I do easy. Because they don't know because we keep the other time. Though something that only few people can understand. You know, they are complaining about that our ancestors was here and the British come over and they take us over and it has started again. If our people did not rise for the occasion, that happened maybe 100 years ago, will still happen again. The whole entire indigenous people. Let me just not put other people. Let me talk about our own people because too. So if our people didn't wake up for the Christian, that will happen again. That will start happening. And the next 100 years, our children come back and say, "Oh, our fathers are forward. They didn't fight battle. That's why now we're speaking Fulani. They take us as a slave." So I don't see the reason why that this
Mazi, why your line is cutting? I don't know. What is happening?
bell is ringing over past 10 years, going to 12 years. Our people will not wake up. What they after is self-made.
Mazi, I don't know. You are not steady. I don't know. Call, please. Caller on, let me see. Do I have caller on signal? Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. If you call, please, if you are using gadget, remove it. Very simple. If you are not in a place to that you talk normal, no need of calling. Caller on WhatsApp, please go.
Mazi Chinedu, good evening.
Ndewo.
Ndewo, jisike biko, ana m anụ ihe unu na-ekwu dị mma. Mụ bụ Mazi Eziokwu from Owerri, Biafra land. Biko, ka m kwuo n'asụsụ be anyị, ọ ga-aka mma na ejisiri ike na-eme otu esi eme ya. Biko, anụ m ka ị jụrụ ajụjụ si na ọ ga-aka mma ka enyetu nwa mgbe nta ka ndị ESN zụtụ ike. Biko, ọ bụrụ na ị ga-enye ohere kwuo ka ndị niile nọ na Biafra land kpọọ na program a wee gwawa uche aka ha, ị ga-afụ na almost all of us ga-ekwu si ka a ghara ịsuspend maọbụ even one day break for ESN. Anyị nwa na-aṅụrị ọṅụ maka ndị ESN na ọrụ ha na-arụ, mana the problem ndị be anyị nwere bụ na anyị niile nwere bụ na anyị adịghị ekwe asọpọtụ ihe nke anyị. Ọ bụ nnọọ ndị ugwu nwe ihe anwa, ị ga-ahụ ebe onye Igbo na-eji eburu onwe ya niile na-asụnye na ya ka e wee too ya ọka ome, ka e wee too ya aha, kpọchie ya echichi. Ọzọ bụkwa ndị anụnwa duhiere anyị si na ha bụ ndị isi ụka. Ha mere anyị arụ, ha mere anyị arụ, zụọ anyị ori niile kwesịrị ịzụ anyị, ma nke mkpụrụ obi, ma nke ego, ma nke ihe niile. So biko ka a ghara ịsọspendị ha, kama o shiwe ike nke na-amara ihe mere, unu tiwe mkpu unu na-eti na redio ka obodo niile guzobe ndị vigilanti, ka a na-akwado ha aka n'ukwu, ka obodo niile dị na Biafra land guzobe ndị vigilanti ga na-eso na-enye aka na-achịkọta maka ihe ndị Fulani a na-eme. Onwe ihe m postu na platfọm ebe m so, dịka isi wee kwuo, anyị na-agbasakwa ozi a n'ebe anyị nọcha na mitin. Anọ m na Owerri, Biafra land, mana abụ m onye Enugu steeti. Onwe ihe m tinye ka ihe ndị Hausa si emebi akpụ anyị kọọ n'Enugu steeti, m tinyere na platfọm anyị, ka ma ofu onye n'ime ndị Enugu steeti nọ n'Owerri a onweghị onye kọmentị na ya, onweghị onye sịrị hey lekwa ihe ndị a na-eme. Onye ọbụla nọ silent, mana onwe onye nke na-epostu ihe ndị Catholic Church. Mgbe ọbụla o postu onye hụkwa ndị na-ede likes, ndị na-ede love, ndị na-asị I support, ndị na-asị yes na okwulu ọfụma. Mana m postu ka ndị efi Hausa si emebi akpụ anyị kọọ n'obodo na ka ndị obodo si wee na-alamenti na onweghị onye sịrị ka anyị ga-esi mee ihe a, maọbụ ka a ga-esi wee kwado ndị na-achụ ha ọsọ ka a na-achụkwa ha ọsọ. Onye ọbụla mana afọ m ndị chi yulie ha mechara na ha ma. Biko arụmela anyị na okpukperechi ndị ọcha wetara anyị ebe a, o gburu anyị egbu. Enweghị onye na-eche icheta ka n'igwe bụ ike, ihe ha dị afta bụ ihe onwe ha. Na ya nọ na taụn na-azụ ahịa, onwe ihe gbasara wee chefuzie na mmanya na mpa ya nọkwa na vileji. Biko unu asọspendị na ya, Chineke ya hụ na-eweta ego. Ọ bụrụ na ị ga-ekwesị ndị nọ abroad ha hapụ ịkpọ, ịjụwa ndị nọ n'ụlọ maka obiọma anyị nwere maka ESN, ị ga-ahụ na unu ama nkwudo okwu ka enye ha one break for 1 hour. Biko anyị ọ dị anyị ma na-arụ. Eziokwu na ndị nọ abroad nwere ike isi ka emechie maka ha mara ụda ahụhụ anyị na-ata ebe a. Anyị nwakọrọ ugbo anyị afọrọzi, akpụ anyị afọrọzi. Onye Fulani ga-aka obi chile efi wee bịa n'ebe a na-akọrọ akpụ, fopụta dị akpụ, o were mma kọtụcha osisi akpụ, fopụtazie dị akpụ, wụsala efi, kọtụcha ya pieces. O nwere ihe ndị isi anyị na-eme. Ịjụọ PG asị nna na ya makwa ihe a ga-eme. Ịjụọ chairman community, ọ sị gị na ya nwekwa ya ma ya ga-eme. Ịjụọ the traditional ruler, ọ sị gị na okwu nna agwụkwa ya ike. Ya tinyezi anyị nwa bụ ndị yutu na problem. Abịa ndị Fulani a na-agwa anyị na ha esetụrụgo ndị isi anyị amazi nke anyị na-eme. So biko ndị ESN dị anyị ezigbo mkpa, kama ọ bụkwa n'onwe ihe anyị eme ka anyị nwa bido ebe a tinyewo na anyị nwee ike ịtụnye. Dịka nwanne m nwoke kwuru okwu maka itinye ego achị wee kwuo, anyị amala ebe anyị ga-anọ tinye. Ụfọdụ n'ime anyị amakwụkwọ ịma ihe ọtọ pilot mere anyị amalụ ndị bụzi nke a na nke ọzọ. Autopilot bịa metoshie ala Owerri, anyị amazi ndị so na autopilot ha maazị ndị nke so na IPOB onye ọbụla na-emezi ka a ga-asị na ọ na-enyo nwanne ya enyo ọ bụrụ na onwe means mụnwa ga-eji na-achọ ọ bụgodo 55 naira ma na-atinye ma ebe na ESN nọ na-alụ ihe ọrụ ọma ha na-alụ biko obi dị anyị ụtọ nke ukwuu achọrọ m ka ha nọgide kama m ejiri onwe m chukwu aja ọ bụ suicide bomber anyị nwa ya emenwe anyị eterewe ndị ga-abụ suicide bomber anyị ebido from ndị na-achị anya bụ ihe mgbe anyị gburu ofu gọvanọ na ọ bụ ofu igwe ma ọ bụ ofu onye sineti ma ọ bụ haus memba ya ha malụ na ihe anyị na-ekwu dị mkpa because o nwere onye chọrọ itinye ọnụ na ya onye ọbụla mee ka ọ na ọ malụ na ndị Hausa na-erepụ ụmụ nwanne anyị nwaanyị na mma anyị
ndị Fulani ọ bụrụ ndị Hausa
ndị Fulani ndị Fulani ejide ụmụ nwanne anyị nwaanyị erepụcha ya eme ihe ọbụla sọ ha den abịakwa jide ihe anyị kọrọ n'ugbo mmebichiche ka ị ka mmadụ ga-eji wee nọrọ ị na-ereprezentị m na sineti na-ereprezentị m na haus rep federal ịma nkwu okwu maka ya mana ha na-ahụchakwa vidiyo anụwa ndị na-etiri ha mkpu na-ahụchakwa vidiyo anụwa anyị na-ese ndị everywhere so biko ọ bụgodo ma 1 minute mmadụ ha suspend na biko anwa suspend eburu ha ụzọ baa n'ọhịa jeze take position ebe ọzọ m na-achọrọ ka alụta aka bụ ihe m kwuru sometime ago m na-asị ndị hunters ndị ugwu hapụrụ ugwu ha ga na-achụ nta bịa na ndịda abịazi na-achụ nta n'ime ọhịa anyị ọ na ha malụ na anyị nwe ESN but ijikwa ese fụ na ha bicha na nke ndị PG ndị eze esi macha maka ha ndị igwe esi macha maka ha chairman communities macha maka ha how come ndị ugwu ji wee shizie n'ugwu bịa na ndịda anyị bịa na-achụ nta n'ọhịa ebe mana anyị nwere ndị na-echekwa ọhịa anyị nwere ka ọ ghara ịbụ na ndị a bụ spies nyela anyị ha bịazie ha na-agwa ndị Fulani na-achị obodo a nekwa ebe ndị anụwa na-echekwa ọhịa nekwa ebe a na-ahụkarị ha bifo anyị mara ihe na-eme si n'azụ wee baa anyị ime biko ọ nwere ka a ga-esi wee mechi ndị igwe ma ọ bụ PG ha ịnabata ndị hunters from northern side na-abịa achụ nta na east ka emechie ha because na ọhịa the desert dị na north anụmanụ dịkwa na north why them coming to the east to hunt all the very bad nke a bụ another concern anyị enebeghị anya na ya biko ka anyị nebe na anya na that one anyị nwa ga na-ekwukwa ihe anyị na-ekwu mbọchị ọbụla anyị kwugideziri mana anyị ada atụ ụjọ ọdịda anyị nọzi na anụ redi asị na ọnwa anyị anwụọ ya biko udo dịrị gị maazị jisi na ike ihu na-eme na aba onye si na ọ da-aba na-atụ achị mana ndị ụka duhiele anyị nke ukwuu biko anyị ga ha echi na-agbụ ahụ ekele anyị pụta mewe ihe anyị kwesịrị ime udo dịrị unu all hail Biafra.
Oh, must hail Biafra. The Korage, thank you very much, Mazi. We must continue. We must continue. And the leadership is listening. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. I think you'll be the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Mazi Jidofo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Mazi, good evening.
There, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, Dangi. How Mazi Jidofo, Mazi. To be honestly speaking, Mazi, this post to our GOC put, I don't know enough before today. I saw something like that in my dream world. And when I woke up this morning, I was trying to figure out what that means. I'll come back to shake my social media laugh FIFA where what Ndishi revealed to me in my dream world. To be honest, our people, they somehow I don't know how to qualify the attitude of our people. Our people are seeing the danger surrounding us, but all they are difficult. Our people difficult to protect themselves. Apart from IPOB, sometimes with the experiences and things I've seen within, even the IPOB members itself, I begin to wonder, does it mean, do we take this movement as a social organization whereby we come and go? Because the way I perceive some things, I don't know whether if others are perceiving the same. And this contribution, supporting of ESN, I always tell our people, if you don't make it your first priority, there's no way you can support it. Biafrans alone, if Biafrans alone can understand the danger around surrounding us, even if it's every week 1,000 naira, every Biafran we pay, Mazi, we go a long way. But you will see our people spending this money, go to club, you see them spending a huge amount of money. But when you approach the person, asking the person for support, or say they are married, but the person cannot go back to their village. So, Mazi, all the very, very painful. All the very, very painful, to be honest. Many of IPOB members today do not even support ESN and talk more of non-members. That is the fact. Some of them do not go to meeting. Only their meeting is on social media. And we are organic movement. We are not inorganic. Majority of them are only on WhatsApp group and Facebook and TikTok live program. That is where they go attend their own meeting. They don't go to meeting any longer. And when an issue comes like this, we see them responding as if they go to meeting. They don't. Mazi amama ebe ga-etiga akwa ya bụ nwaanyị ukwu wara, but ọ na-agbawa obi. What I'm begging the leadership is that any inch step backward is a disaster upon our people. It's a very big disaster upon our people. The enemies are listening. Even though these religious people in our land have make good just an offering, second offering in their churches every Sunday, Mazi. But once no say to the extent that now may he to go 1 or 2 churches tonight for your. So I'm begging the leadership, any inch step backward towards this quest is a disaster. And I don't know how we can be able to recover some of all those places. So I'm begging the GOC and the leadership to reconsider. If they would, but I can. And everybody listening to my voice, the work you have to do is go on personal evangelism, personal supplication, begging. You beg people because our people love to I myself, I don't mind shame your mother because it will affect me as well if I play negligence over this very situation. Look at what is happening in Bayelsa State today, Ejo. Look at Edo State. I think I saw what our GOC posted just not less than an hour now from Edo State. Look at what is happening in Benue. Look at Bini. Look at Yoruba land. They are calling for state of emergency. All these things are within us. We are seeing it, but our people prefer that naga yohayo. Ebiakwa na the Igbo meetings every week. Ihe fụrụ ha na-eke ebe a mbụ ka e ga-esi tụọ ego ṅụọ mmanya anasa. Onye ise ọsị gị na ihe na-emekwala be anyị o. Ịma na ihe na-eme na be anyị, what is the solution? None. IPOB is the only force that can stop these people. Without that, ụfọdụ ga-echange their power identity nọrọ n'obodo ma ndị nọpanya na ama nnatazi anata. So we must protect our land and we must continue to speak up. That is my own opinion. We are not moving any inch backward. No matter how the enemy wants it, Krama, we all die. That is the only thing I have to say, Mazi. Thank you so much.
There were. Thank you very much. And on this note, this is where I'm going to switch off the phones. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Yes, we have all spoken our opinions. And we should understand that uh, uh, you know, you cannot fight terrorists with ordinary hand. It's impossible. It's impossible. I played the clip of that vigilante man. You know, I played the clip, and all of you saw it. I mean, had it. Many of you must have watched it. I think here Bunaka will pump action and what how compared to the ndị wakpopụtara anyị. Let me ask. Maybe 30 years ago, 25 years ago, if somebody tell us that, look, that Fulani will be in our land, in the bushes, causing havoc like this, no person would have believed it. It's very absurd. That is why we need to be having sound judgment. The Nigerian Caliphate is trying to Fulanize everywhere in Nigeria, to make it, to distribute Fulani everywhere, to be causing problems everywhere in Nigeria. Most part of the northern sides has been captured by the Fulani. Complete. They are committing ethnic cleansing. So they want to extend it to every other part, including Biafra land. What baffles me is the way we condemn our ancestors. They don't do this, they don't do that. But I know now follow in our eyes, we are negligent. I know maybe only sacrifice small money, we bring out the, let there be, create that awareness to any group or Igbo union you are. Saying now, this thing naming about how do we participate? Because it's not only lamenting, but the participation to solve the problem. To be part of the solution, to contribute. Stop believing that Jesus will solve it. I am saying it here, declaring that where Jesus will solve in our land. It's we that we solve it. Some people might be saying, no, Mazi, why are you talking like this? You are attacking religion. No. If you not talk it to Koro, our people will not open eye. There is nothing any God or any spirit will solve. It is we that will solve it. Are you hearing me? So stop being deceived that you should relax, that if God does not protect a nation, that the gods are in vain protect. It's a lie. All these are lies. We see practicality. Look at how Russia is fighting in order to protect their nation. And they are succeeding. So let us, this thing that they use in hewing us down, making us to be relaxed, where we should not be relaxed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to World Igbo Congress in 2015. How many years today? 10 years ago. And asked Igbo people, World Igbo, to support, look, this type of thing will happen in near future. They should support, give us guns and bullets. People we are, sentiment in national protection and national interest. There is nothing like sentiment. Why are you calling gun and bullet? In this world of today, without you being powerful, without gun and bullet, you become slave. I am saying it here openly. Without guns and bullets, without missiles, without military might, you stand to be you remain a slave forever. You want to live in peace? Prepare for war. If you think that you want a peace without war, that is slavery. You be perpetual slaves. Are you hearing me? So let us remove this sentiment of, hey, why are you calling guns and bullets? Are you going for war? But the war has come to our land. Our land, nobody is safe. What do you call that? Is that peace? You live in peace in their own terms. Is that what it means? Come on. Let us do this. Let us, anywhere we are, stir up this awareness of our collective safety. Because all is he that is alive that is looking for money. It's when you are alive that you can search for riches. If you are not alive, you are gone. Our security is number one. They want to deplete our numbers. Number one. They want to cause artificial food scarcity. You know, as this is a time of planting crops now in our land. This is time of preparation of planting crops, so that we'll be afraid of going to the farms. And if we're afraid of going to the farms, finish. You know, we'll depend on buying food. Buying food from where? They say to us anything they want. Artificial scarcity is what they want, artificial famine. How are we going to continue watching and seeing things unfolding and we are doing nothing about it? ESN is the march of the Fulani, nothing more. If you continue calling on Nigerian military, Nigerian police to come and protect you, remember that Juma said they collude. Nigerian military is no more neutral. So protect yourself. Have you forgotten? If such a man can say that, what do you think? Oh, what do you think? You will call Nigerian military, Nigerian government to come and save you. This thing that is happening is above Tinubu for you. Let me say it, Hoha. This Fulani menace is above Tinubu. Tinubu cannot do anything about it because the order came from Britain. The order came from Washington. The order came from Brussels, EU. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The sponsorship is there. You have seen USAID. They reveal that USAID that is financing Boko Haram. That is the one they tell you. What about others? I think the Nigerian CSO, or is it one Fulani man, is saying that there is no proof. I say, look at you, that is a Boko Haram, even direct Boko Haram. The whole 400 or more than 400 Boko Haram sponsors that are high-ranking politicians in Asorok and governors that we are revealed in Dubai. In Dubai by those that were arrested in Dubai. The Nigerians are arrested. Nigerian politicians are arrested in Dubai for having terrorist link. What did you do with them? With the proof? You swept it under the carpet. So I say, what is happening? The Fulani menace is above Tinubu, is above Nigerian president. Do you remember Unjemanze when he made his revelations about the program, Bill Gates program of GMO destroying natural seeds in our land? The interviewer asked him, oh, what do you think? What is the solution? What will the Nigerian government do? What should they do? He said this is not only about Nigerian government, it's above them. It's the population to rise up. That is what is this thing that is happening. This Fulani menace. All they go above Tinubu. That is why do you think that they don't want to fight it? But if you try it, they will kill him. It's when the people will rise up. It's for the people to completely rise up everywhere. Now, the people that are sending this Fulani, now, not in Nigeria even. The Fulani, they have very heavy lobbies. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everywhere, in Europe, in America, they have the money. Are you hearing me? So, if you think that Tinubu have the capacity to control the influx of the Fulani, the terrorism of the Fulani, you are lying to yourself or you are ignorant. What matter? Don't you see, look at the other day, about the day before yesterday, ISWAP showed a video of slaughtering, killing 3 Nigerian soldiers on video, point blank range. Do you hear any bam from Christopher Musa? Nothing. That's why if you are serving Nigeria, you are gone. You are nothing. They want to hear. Do you think if, for example, such kind of a thing happened to American soldiers, the whole world will stand still now? They will, by now, they will bombard everywhere. They will turn that area upside down with bomb. But in Nigeria, when they don't care about their own military, if being slaughtered by terrorists, what they are talking, where they are heading to is rivers. You know, they have to show force in rivers. Can't you have brain? Christopher Musa on interview on with Al Jazeera, he told you that look, Boko Haram, all these terrorists being captured, they are filled up, they are captured with hard currency, dollars. Who is giving them the money? You don't decode. So if you think that this issue, this Fulani menace is Tinubu can solve it, I call the Nigerian government is above him. It is only a self-service, self-protection, and our own is because the vigilante you are seeing, they don't have AK-47. What they have is pump action. It's nothing. Yes, what they need is your support. They have a match to these people. I'm telling you honestly. What they need is supporting. They need to feed. They need all these different gadgets in order to move around, in order to carry out their jobs efficiently. And I say, that is what ESN is. But when you are, you don't even care. You don't care. And tomorrow you start shouting. In my village, who cares about sentiment? No, when it comes to national interest, nobody cares. Nobody cares about your sentiment. I'm telling you. If there should be sentiment, look at how Israel is bombarding Gaza even now. Killing the other day, I think they say they kill whether 300 or 400 people, including 100 and something children, babies. Do they care? And they show the babies who some are cut into pieces. Do they care? So this your interest doesn't mean anything. I mean, this your sentiment. It doesn't matter anything. And stop showing sentiment. We should remove ourselves from being sentimental, highly sentimental animals. That is what makes us to love a religion like that is where life ends. Religion. Tomorrow you go to church, zombie. And sedation, and you go. You go believing, carry the money you have, you had to end the currency and give to them, the scammers. That is because that is what Onibo likes. That is why go to the whole churches tomorrow, whether Yoruba church, whether TV man church, the Dadijio, whether it's Hausa man church, they move everywhere. People that are easily moved with sentiment. Once they you will receive it. You will receive. You think you Igbo man na ahema. I'm gonna receive here. You gonna make kunyara. I for nothing. That is where you go. Come and support reality in Ahanya, seeing results, and they made. This is how things work everywhere in this world. Everybody is working hard. Everybody is taking care of their own thing. There is no spirit that takes care of anything in this world. For your information, it's only human beings are in charge. Human beings are in charge. Are you hearing me? Last time, Ezekiel made somebody saying he will heal the sick, this and that. It was carried on the news. Reality, oh yeah, come, that is you are Jesus, come and heal, or you run away. And the gullible followers will be there, protective, still defending him, because he will quote for them, deceive them with one quotation in the Bible. Because in here, this thing, this our Bible, because all he can quote is in Antioch. Oh, to Jobuchi suffer na Capernaum. Agworo onye ishi na Jerusalem. Or ihe onye Igbo na-ekwotu look at the reality. Fulani they take over our land. See, no bodom Nineveh. Come on. Come on. This 21st century. Come on. If we don't get it right, I'm telling you, generations coming will spit on our graves. I'm telling you. Thank you for listening. Biafra remains our religion. Biafra is our ideology. We have no other religion but Biafra. Support ESN, either individually or by group. Group is even better. Ndị na-azụ ahịa, ndị na-ere moto pass anywhere, ndị na-azụ ahịa gbamgbam, ndị na-azụ ahịa oshishi. Organize yourself, the marketers, and support IPOB. Agwọ nọzi n'akịrịka in our land. If you think that Nigerian government will protect you or will protect us, you are lying. We are seeing this every day. You see testimonies of Nigerian military being there, doing nothing, seeing the Fulani headsmen armed to the teeth. They just go back because it's order from above. They cannot, rebel from any given order. And this military, they have Igbo people there. They have these indigenous peoples that are there fully in the military. Oh, that is what baffles me. We are heading to another worst colonization, but from an African Fulani. The whole indigenous people are serving in Nigerian military. They don't care. They don't care. They are receiving their salary. What matters to me if they see civilian, they are obeying orders. They are obeying orders from above. They cannot pursue Fulani headsmen. Do you see that? They don't pursue Fulani headsmen. They are obeying orders. Their people are being killed. Igbos are in the military. Hausas are in the military. Jukus are in the military. TVs are in the military. They don't care. Yes, they use Igbo hatred to blind the eyes of everybody. Say, leave no nyamini. Everybody is suffering it, isn't it? Support ESN. You must support it. If you don't support it in one way, you support it in the other. You don't see, you see a Fenifere youth leader that was being kidnapped after, I think he stayed 12 days or how many days. He came out. He started confessing, saying that wahala de, because he suffered it. That is how it is. They are killing our people everywhere. You enter our bush, you are no more safe. You don't feel safe. If they tell me this, like when we are small, they tell me that a time will come, you cannot enter bush. You fall and I'm telling you, I will tell you that no, you are hallucinating. But it is happening in our own time. We need to be the solution to this. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. From here, it is simply good evening.
Chukwu okike bịama onye anyị nọ n'aka ya mere anyị ihe mara mma.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the 6th day of March 2025. Okay. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well wishers onto this hallowed platform where we preach the gospel of both physical and mental liberation. Because there will be no genuine physical liberation without mental one. Therefore, we are live and direct. And I hope my voice is coming out on IPOB Community Radio. Yes, of course, it's coming out. Therefore, we are live and direct. You know, last time my voice was marred by technical issues, both on IPOB Community Radio and the broadcast, I think, last 2 days on the 4th. But today, I think I'm coming out clear because that of day before yesterday was not from my side anyway. But we are live and direct. We remain formidable because we are focused on our goal. And what is our goal? The restoration of Biafra, because Nigeria is meant a graveyard. Nigeria is serving only the purpose of her creator, which is Britain. That is it. But we have come that we shall take our destinies on our own hands, or by our own hands. And that is what we are doing. We are not doing it because it is an easy job. We are not doing it because it is not difficult, but because it is very tough and it is the right thing to do. It is a very hectic, tedious, uphill journey. Irrespective of the fact that the world today is bridled with different geopolitical problems. The world today is riddled with different geopolitical problems. Like I think yesterday, France brought out a rhetoric that Russia is a threat to them, to the whole of Europe, that they can rely on their nuclear weapon in order to defend Europe. These are, when you look at what is happening to the world, you say, what the heck is happening? Why is it that Europe look at the First World War started in Europe. The First World War started in Europe. For your information, because we go back to history. The First World War started in Europe by Europeans. Austro-Hungarian Empire, together with Germany, they started a war against France, England, Russia in the east, and the world was immersed in a very terrible war. Let me tell you something. I don't know where the world is heading, but there is something heavy on the air. And remember, it is during that First World War, I think, that engulfed more than 20 million people massacred, killed. It was as a result of the First World War that this so-called women right in 1918 emerged in Europe. Do you know that? Before, women in Europe were treated as servants. The way Buhari treats his wife in the other room only. That before 1918, for your information. The main cause of so-called women rights and women started working in Europe, because before, European women never work. they never work in factories, or their job is to serve their husband, breed the children, and that is it. What I'm telling you is, before 1918 of yesterday, just 100 years plus only yesterday, people that are teaching us women rights today. It was when the European males were being sent to the war front and dying. They died in wholesale everywhere. Now the women, for the first time in Europe, was requested, because there was no more manpower. No manpower to work in factories, even to contribute for the war effort. Nothing like that. People everywhere, population of men diminished radically. They have no choice than they say,